Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals, and I'd like to welcome you to our weekly news roundup. And this week, we're coming to you from a COVID-safe area in our accident and emergency department. It's been a very eventful week. The numbers of people coming to the emergency department have reached, or on some days exceeded, the number of attendances that we saw before COVID ever came along. More on that in a moment. Also, this week we've seen a sharp rise in patients presenting with COVID and being admitted. So it's more important than ever to follow the hands, face, space rules to keep everyone safe. Excitingly though, we have news about the start of a COVID-19 vaccine trial right here in Bradford, and that's attracting local and national interest. Here's consultant respiratory physician, Professor Dinesh Saralaya, to tell you more.
We are one of 20 sites in the UK taking part in this trial. So 500 participants in Bradford, and 1 in 20 subjects across the country will come from Bradford. So this is a 6-week intensive period where people will receive 2 doses, volunteers will receive 2 doses of the vaccine. And then there will be a protracted follow-up period for the next 12 months. The volunteers will be tested if they get COVID positive symptoms, but they will have regularly blood tests to see whether they're developing antibodies. But we need many more such volunteers because we know when a vaccine works, it needs to work in various sects of our population, various ages, various ethnicities, so that when it gets a license, we know it works in that community. So this is huge news for our city, a unique opportunity for our city and its population to take part in this race to beat COVID-19.
Thanks, Dinesh, and also a huge thank you to all the volunteers taking part. We need more of you, so please check out the website for more information. Now, to Black History Month. October celebrates what an outstanding contribution Black people have made to our society. At the Trust, we're on our own journey to continue to develop a truly diverse and inclusive workforce. Here's Kez Hyatt, our Head of Equality and Diversity and Inclusion, to tell you more.
Black History Month is celebrated year on year across the world, which really allows organisations, individuals and communities to recognise and acknowledge the lives and celebrations and achievements of Black people around the world. As a trust, we are very proud that Bradford is a multicultural city. Our organisation is a multicultural organisation, and that places us in a unique position to ensure that our workforce represents the communities and patients that we serve, because we know that's the right thing to do, and that plays a big role into the care and into the services that we provide for our diverse communities.
Thanks, Kez. I'm immensely proud to say that I live and serve one of the most multicultural cities in the world, Bradford, and we should celebrate that diversity every single day. Now, it's time to find out what else is making news across the Trust. It's certainly been a really busy week with lots happening. As I mentioned, as well as our COVID patients, the number of people coming to A&E is also increasing. Of course, we're still here to help as usual, but please remember that A&E is for emergencies only. There are other options if you need medical care, so you don't have to come to hospital. Here's Dr. Sue King, Clinical Lead for A&E, to help you to help us at such a busy time.
It's important to remember at this time when the NHS is under pressure that the accident and emergency department is for urgent and emergency care only. It's really important that you think about your symptoms before coming to the emergency department, and you can seek advice from 111 or NHS online to check your symptoms to see if it is an emergency and you do need to come to the department. Your GPs and primary care are still open for business. They are seeing patients in different ways, but they are there to provide advice and support for you and your families. If you are coming to the emergency department, please remember to think hands, face, space. Keep your hands nice and clean, wear a face covering for your protection and to keep our staff healthy and at work. And remember to maintain social distancing.
Thanks, Sue. That's it for this week. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Facebook and LinkedIn. Just before I let you go, I want to share some news of our potential doctors of the future. In Bradford, we really care about nurturing homegrown talent. That's why each year we support local young people with their applications to medical school. I'm really proud that the Trust is supporting emerging talent from within our own community. Now take care, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you next week.